this was such a waste of time. Like, I cannot believe I watched this. I cannot believe they served this to us. I want to send it back. I don't want this. We can't eat this. Send it back. I honestly believe Jen Fessler is overstimulated. She's over the season for sure. And that's what you get. You wanted to be on this TV so bad. You got your facelift. You got your body done. Bitch, brush your hair. Do you ever do it? A brush. Have you heard of it? Do you own one?
Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your favorite girl Diva. If you are new to my channel, you're most definitely welcome. We back, same time, different day, with another review for the Real Housewives of New Jersey. This is season 14, episode 14. This is the reunion finale episode. But is it the reunion? Because Andy wasn't there. They were in separate rooms. Four girls were upstairs and the rest of the girls was downstairs, or vice versa. Like, it was very odd. As Melissa said when she pulled up, she was like, this is very weird. Y'all finna get them pink slips in them white boxes, aka somebody's getting fired, or the lot of you will be gone. Because what's tea? You guys, let's go ahead and get into the things. If you haven't already liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. It does help me out a lot. If you a day one, stay one. What's good with what it do, you already know what it is. But if you're new, back to you. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post, upload, or go live. Now, as I said, Andy wasn't there. The girls were in separate rooms. They had Lunchables for hors d'oeuvres. They couldn't even drink. I believe somebody asked for an espresso martini and the producer was like, no. And they're like, really, we can't drink? And he was like, no girl, you can't drink. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. So I feel like that's not the reason, because when it's happy hour, and I feel like maybe this is just a New Jersey thing, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You're in a restaurant and it's 1:30. Imagine there's retirees, people who are on their off days, just hanging out, Sunday fun days. Like, what do you mean it's 1:30, y'all can't have no drinks? And we in a restaurant, an establishment that we got drinks in last time. Como se dice, why'd you lying? But without further ado, like I said, let's go ahead and get into the review for today. So we start off with all the ladies showing up back to the scene of the crime, Rails. And I just thought it was so odd. This episode is an episode that we could have watched last week, right after the episode that we watched last week, because it really was a waste of my time. I hate to say it. It was a waste of our time. Let's say that. Because why did we watch the ladies watch the episode that we've already watched? I'm confused. Like, why did we do that? And Andy, why were you not there? I just feel like there's absolutely no way. These girls are not that rowdy. Like, they're frail. Look at Marge. They're not that rowdy. There's no way that they should not have been able to collectively sit into a room, read each other down like they always do, especially Marge. Teresa stumble and fumble while people read her rights. Louie turn red in the face. Jen Aiden, she always gonna have a humpback of Notre Dame on the top of her back. That's another thing. Everybody looks great, but Jen Aiden, what is on your head? What is on your head? So, like, Teresa looks great. Her and Jen Aiden, I feel like they usually like try to match each other, and they kind of look, you know, a little off. But when they do their own thing, you could tell Teresa has her own style. Teresa can actually dress, and she always looks good for the most part. Jen Aiden, like I said last week, please get a stylist. That's it, that's all. So Teresa, Dolores, Jen Aiden, and Jackie Goldsnyder are in the basement downstairs, or whatever you want to, wherever they was, that room. So upstairs in the OG room, we have Jen Fessler, Margaret, Rachel Fuda, Danielle, and Melissa Gorga. And I must say, Melissa Gorga was trying very hard this episode to like make her voice be heard, but she really was not needed. I hate to say it because I love Melissa, but there was really, like she said, you have nothing to say. So you really could have watched this episode at home on your couch with your man and your kids and your dogs that be peeing all over your house. as you see, that struck a nerve. I don't know why. Like, there's something to say, I'm sorry, about people who let dogs run amok and piss all over their house. That's crazy to me. Puppy pads are for puppies, not just for tiny dogs. Like, take your dog outside, train your dog, get a trainer. You have the money, or do you? I don't want to, you know what, let me get out your pockets, because I don't got it. How about that? I don't got it, so I'm gonna just keep it on mute. Moving on. They begin to watch the episode, and first of all, let's get into how Jen Fessler was on Danielle's neck. As soon as Jen Fessler walked in, I honestly believe the poor lady was overstimulated. Are they cutting grass right now? Y'all, if y'all can hear that, please don't hear it, because I can't do nothing about it. Sorry. So Jen Fessler was late. Everybody was there except for Jen Fessler, and I feel like Jen Fessler was overstimulated. Jen Fessler wanted to be on this TV screen so bad. Now you on the show, babes. Now you see what comes with the show: stress, drama, toxicity, strife. And you don't like that, because every time tables start shuffling and people start moving, voices go a little bit higher of an octave, you're exiting stage left. What way is that? You're exiting stage left. Like, Jen is always leaving. Jen Fessler. Jen Aiden, I will say, although she is so annoying, like, her and Teresa are very annoying. Teresa acts like a toddler. Teresa, like, when they're going back and forth, she's always like, well, you did this to me first. Girl, you in 8th grade? I think actually not even 8th grade. Are you 8 years old? Please grow up. Anyway, Margaret calls Jen Fessler. As soon as Jen Fessler picks up, she goes, are you calling me, yell at me too? No, hey, no, how are you? No, oh, girl, traffic is crazy. I'm on my way. None of that. What you want? You calling, yell at me too? I'm on my way. Marge, oh my gosh, she's so vicious. She's gonna bite my head off this one. Marge's accent is so cute, but I honestly believe Jen Fessler is overstimulated. She's over the season for sure, and that's what you get. You wanted to be on this TV so bad. You got your facelift, you got your body done, and now you see what it's actually work, I guess. She probably thought she was gonna be cute, having fun, dwinking dwinks, and that's it. She thought she wasn't gonna have to work. Just show up and be cute on these scenes. No, ma'am. You gotta get to work. Get to work, Jen Fessler. You cannot leave these scenes. Just like they told Danielle last season, you need to stop leaving these scenes. She's probably not coming back next season. If she is coming back next season, she's not gonna be an official, I don't think she'll be an official friend of. But as soon as, you guys, and I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. My mind is like all over the place. I'm just so like, I watched this like 3 times, and each time I was like, this was such a waste of time. Like, I cannot believe I watched this. I cannot believe they served this to us. I want to send it back. I don't want this. We can't eat this. Send it back. Send this episode back. Like, why was Andy not here? Why couldn't these girls sit in a room together? Like, in Potomac, after the seasons that they've had, they can sit, Wendy on the head, they can sit in a room together. The Atlanta girls, Portia dragged Kenya off the couch. They can sit in a room together. They're also filming a season together. Who else? I feel like I could go on. They called Mary's grandpappy, great-grandpappy, who she married to. Like, the Salt Lake City girls, like, they sat on the floor with Monica after she was scheming and scamming her way onto Salt Lake City. Like, y'all, it could have been done. You guys are too frail to be talking about, oh, it's too much animosity, it's too dangerous. There's security. This is not Love and Hip Hop New Jersey. Like, what's happening? Anyway, Jen Fessler walks her cute self into the room, and Danielle goes, Jen Fessler, I just want to know. And I feel like she was just not trying to be shady or nothing. She just really wanted to know. She was just asking a question, actually doing her job, because let's keep in mind, we are at work, we are clocked in, we're reviewing the show. So Danielle goes, hey Jen, now that you're here, she was like, I want to know what you thought about last season, or pretty much the season so far, now that you've seen what Jen was actually doing, and so on and so forth. Jen Fester said, Cholon, hold up, heifer. I just walked in. You see I'm stressed. I need to take my purse off yet. Let me sit down. Let me have a drink. Never mind. I can't have a drink because it's 1:30 and these people acting a fool. So, with that being said, she proceeds to also say, I want to apologize to you, Danielle. I was wrong. I realized that I didn't realize it then, but I realize it now. Jennifer 100% pushed you. That's all she wanted to hear. Epi, that's it. Moving on. Now, her and Rachel. I don't know what issues her and Rachel had, but literally, like Jen Fester said, bro, I was doing my job. If somebody's asking me a question, I literally cannot get up. I can't get up right now because I don't have no pants on. But I literally cannot get up and ignore them, and I'm gonna answer the question. It's a part of the job, because keep in mind, what the hell? Keep in mind, we're filming a show. So we have to play the game. So if they're asking me, or if we're in conversation and your husband comes up and something wrong is said, me as your friend, I'm gonna correct it. Let me get your lips, pinch them right quick because you're wrong. Let me correct that. Yes. I feel like any friend would do that. If she sits there and listens and just lets them talk about you, I feel like you would definitely feel away then, would you not? Like, that's crazy to me. Either way, Rachel Fuda and Jen Fester make up. Hopefully they stay made up. Y'all, I can't wait until the end. Rachel Fuda is pregnant. She's so tiny and cute. Like, people just released the photos a few days ago. Rachel Fuda is pregnant, and I'm really happy for her and John Fuda. I believe that's her husband's name. Hopefully they will be on next season so they can secure that bag, because babies is expensive. So I heard, because I don't got no kids. But anyway, moving on, they play the episode. The episode starts at Marge's house when Dolores and Jen Fester go over. Dolores, embarrassed as she should be, is sitting there with a napkin over her face because, yes ma'am, as old as you is, in your big grown age, you should not be standing up, yelling, hollering, and screaming in somebody's house. I promise it could not have been me, because the way I like to reach out and touch people when I feel threatened. If you're standing over me, yelling at me, face red, veins poking out of your neck, you lucky if you don't get one of these. Back your ass up. Because why is you hollering and screaming in my face? Actually, come walk with me this way to the door. Do that on this. Actually, get off my front steps. Get off my porch. Stand in the gravel. Hopefully the neighbors don't call the police on you. Let me shut this door. Good luck. Bye. Love you. Mean it. Talk to you later. Shut the door. Get off my porch with all that. Who are you and why are you yelling and screaming in my face? The fact that you were hollering and screaming because I simply said, Dolores, I did invite you. Hello? Like, are you okay? And you didn't even do all of this hollering and screaming when allegedly Louis something going on. What does Teresa have on you, Dolores? It's okay. This is a safe space. You can tell me. Come closer. I'll listen. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Y'all be quiet. What you say? You'll tell me later? Oh, okay. I'll be here till 10:30 p.m. because other than that, my phone gonna be on D&D after that. But Dolores, call me girl. I'm here. I'm listening in. We here. Safe space. Let's get into it. Like, what does Teresa have on you? What is she holding over your head? I need to know. Because you're not Switzerland. You've picked a side. You picked the side. Like, I couldn't believe. Actually, I could believe when I seen Dolores sitting downstairs. I didn't know if she was gonna like sit. I thought she would sit upstairs actually, because do she even with Jen Aiden like that? I feel like Jen Aiden she don't like. She really don't with Jackie Goldschneider, do she? Because she called you a slob. Do you really? So the only person that you wanted to sit in, you just wanted to keep Teresa company? Got it. Okay, cool. We move on. So after viewing that scene, Dolores runs her ass upstairs to cover it. Because other than that, what are you going up there for? I don't believe she was going up there to check on Marge about her dog, because clearly Marge didn't care. She literally said, oh my God, look at my dead dog. She could care less. Obviously not she could care less, but she ain't like using a triangle about it. Like, she was like, oh, there's my dog, miss him, love you, meaningless, whatever the dog's name is, rest in peace to the dog. But Dolores was like, oh, I just want to go upstairs and check on Marge because really, this was a tough scene and I'm embarrassed to be hollering and screaming at my supposed friend the way I was, and the way I'm watching it right now, it's actually even more embarrassing and I just want to disintegrate into the chair. But I'm gonna just say that I just want to go check on her because I know seeing her dog in the scene is hard. Let me go see what she's doing up there. I'll be back. Hold on, hold that thought. I'll be back. Goes upstairs and they actually ask her, why did you get so upset? And she says, actually, let's get into it. When the scene is over, Dolores looks over at the girls, Teresa and Jen Aiden, and goes, you guys don't think I had anything to do with that F and SHIT, do you? Do you? Like, what is Teresa holding over your head? Like, what does she know about you that you don't want to get out? I just want to know. I ain't gonna tell nobody. And Teresa and Louis, there were only a few pivotal moments in this episode, because it's not even a reunion, I don't even know what to call it. There were only a few pivotal moments that I actually wanted to talk about. One of them being Louis speaking poorly, like the way they played that clip and everybody saw Louis talking bad about Marge's son, saying how she hopes he suffers and he hopes Marge's family suffers.
You know, I hope her son suffers.
Hold on. Can we pause it? I hope her son suffers.
I am horrified.
You shouldn't be. You have to be a special human to say like that.
Louis gonna get a lot of for that, Teresa.
For what?
What he said about the son. I hope her son suffers.
I don't care. Listen, my kid suffered.
It's okay.
My stepson suffered. My daughter suffered.
It's not no kids getting hurt is okay.
My kid
But
suffered.
he shouldn't have, in the heat of the moment.
If I could stand here and back him up all the time, as I do, I cannot not say that was wrong.
No.
That's wrong.
Dude, Dolores, please don't stick up for her in front of me because you don't know
I'm not
everything.
sticking up for her.
I don't give a
I'm telling you, if I could stand behind Louis and every thing that's said about him a million times over, even when it comes to my own son.
Last we heard in season 12, Frankie was working with Louis. What happened with that? Did Frankie leave the company or what?
Louis gave my son a job. He was very happy working with him, and I'm very thankful for Louis.
I won't say anything first.
I don't know what this rumor is, and I don't want to talk about Frankie at all. I can say, and I have to say, for my own self,
just drop
Here,
it because
and
it's
I'm
like
dropping it,
I mean
but I have to
he was upset.
I
People
know
make
that.
mistakes.
Yes.
That's why
people make mistakes.
Yeah.
I know he did not mean to say that. I'll make sure he says, sorry.
That was probably one of the lowest lows I've ever seen said on the Housewives of New Jersey.
By the way, could you imagine?
I'm just in shock that he would have said that. Even if he thought it, that he would have said that.
That's disgusting.
It's a different level.
I
You
have
talk about
never-
the son, that
No, I have never said anything bad, even to that level, to wish anything ill on anybody's children, and that's disgusting. Everybody in this room, take note.
But you know what happens to people who wish harm on other people? You know where the harm goes, right?
Well, that's why they're.
Your words are like a boomerang, baby. They come right
That's
back.
disgusting.
Yay!
And then you got Teresa, because Dolores goes, Teresa, that wasn't good. Louis gonna get a lot of SHIT for that. He's gonna get a lot of heck for that, like a lot. And Teresa's like, what? She don't even like comprehend how terrible when he said what he said, then her face didn't change. She didn't care what he said. She claims he didn't mean it. She'll make him apologize. But she didn't even understand that Marge is saying like, Fork. Teresa does not comprehend that Dolores is trying to explain to her that Marge's son should not have been in Louis' mouth. Marge's son, isn't he the one that got fired by Louis, or he came into the office thinking he had to work and there was nothing but phones on the floor, no tables, no chairs, nothing on the walls? He didn't even have no job, and he didn't find out till he got there. There was no job to have. It was like the building had got up and moved. So why do you want his son to suffer? Because you did something. It was just very weird for him to say that, and he felt very comfortable saying that. I can only imagine the other stuff that he says when the camera's not around. But nonetheless, Teresa doesn't even register that Dolores is saying what he said is bad, and people are not gonna like that. Not only are people not gonna like that, what he said is bad. Teresa hears, I'm Dolores. You Teresa. This is what you're hearing from me. Because you crazy in the head. And you could actually, you know, are delayed. So, I'm defending Marge. Marge is right. That's what Teresa's hearing. That's what she got to be hearing. Because all she come back with is, don't you defend Marge. Don't you defend that effing B-I-T-C-H in front of me again. Don't defend her in front of me. She's not defending Marge. She's trying to help you and your man. Louis, come outside. Come out. We ain't gonna jump you. Come outside. Alright, so after that scene, they watched the scene of Melissa and Danielle going to Rachel Fuda's house, which is gorgeous, by the way. I don't know what it is about Rachel Fuda, but the girl, actually, she young and turned. That's what it is. She young and she turned. Her looks kill. Her hair is always full. You know she used 3 bundles or more. So she just reminds me of a Tim Burton character, like a super gaudy, goth, minimalistic Tim Burton character. Her house is amazing. It's so pretty. And they pretty much go over there to discuss the sit down or the takedown of Marge at Teresa's house, because Danielle is the only one out of the 3 of them that went, because Melissa probably ain't allowed over there anyways. So every time, it seems like every time Danielle comes on the scene or shows up on the TV, Jen Aiden is like, ew, and I'm just like, bro, you're so annoying. Like, please grow up. I know it's hard not being annoying, not being like just agitating, not being just overbearing. She's a bit dim. Like, she's actually just, I could go on. And that's the thing where I go to with Danielle. Jen Aiden is such an easy read. Like, you don't even have to talk about her man. That's an easy read as well. But her alone, just like you said when she came on the screen, like, bitch, brush your hair. Do you ever do it? A brush. Have you heard of it? Do you own one? Like, Jen Aiden is her looks, her fashions. Please, like, she's such an easy read. You don't even have to reach out and touch her. But the simple fact, this is really what I want to talk about. The simple fact that Jen Aiden is still waiting for an apology from Danielle. Girl, you put your hands on her first. What are you waiting for? You should be saying, I'm sorry. And it's up to her whether she accepts your apology or not, because cause comes before effect. Actually do it, because you put your hands on her, she knocked you upside your head. That was the effect. Now you had a headache later that night. Does that make sense? Is that cause and effect? Cause you did this, your effect was this. Cause you pushed her, the effect of you pushing her was getting knocked upside your head. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Do it make sense to y'all? Okay. So they also show Melissa saying how one of Louis' ex-nieces came up to her on the shore and said, everything you think or you heard about Louis, I'm saying this very loosely, this is just me, like, it's not verbatim. So everything you think or everything you heard about Louis, my uncle, my ex-uncle, be very afraid, because that is true. So Teresa goes, I'll be sure to tell little Louis what his cousin said. What is little Louis supposed to do about what his ex-cousin said? Is he gonna go beat her up? Like, why are you saying that? That was just very confusing to me. Is my wig sliding up, girl? Sorry. That was just very confusing to me. Like, what are you gonna tell little Louis for? What is little Louis supposed to do about somebody voicing their opinion about his daddy? Like, I don't understand why you would be bringing that to little Louis. They also go into the scene where the scene where Danielle, like, throws a plate at Jen Aiden, and Melissa's like every time she's on the screen, like these past 2 episodes, the last episode and this one, I just got secondhand embarrassment. Girl, I just need you to sit there with your hair pressed to the side, look cute, be mute. Just hush. Eat your Lunchables, sip your water, and be quiet. Because every time you open your mouth, get up and stand, I get secondhand embarrassment. Because what was this? I'm Antonia's mom. What was that supposed to do? I'm confused. Girl, the sun is going down. Hold on. Honestly, what else is there to talk about? This was a waste of time. I can't say that enough. This episode, this reunion, this fake ass reunion was such a waste of our time. You could have kept it. We didn't need it. You could have played it behind the episode of last week. Even after they got done watching the episode, they all got up and went home. Like there's really nothing to talk about. They all got up. Okay, well, that was it. We done? Y'all done? That's a wrap? Okay. Bye y'all. See y'all later. Text you. Love you. Mean it. Like everybody got up and left. The confessionals was minimal. Like there was really nothing to be said. Like y'all really could have kept this. I feel scammed, gooped, and gabbed. First of all, what happened to that clip that y'all showed us with? What happened to the clip that y'all showed us in the trailer where Teresa seems to be kicking Louis out the house because he is scheming and scamming and squandering their money? What happened to that scene? Why have we not seen it? Why have we not seen that? Why did we see it in the trailer, but we have still yet? And I watched all the way up until Jen's Fester tacky ass song. Don't nobody want to hear that. Yes, we have not seen that. We have not seen that clip yet. I feel gooped. I feel duped. I feel scammed. It's a scheme to tie set up. I know it is. Like, what you guys think about this reunion finale? Who do you guys think is coming back this season or next season? Honestly, I feel like Rachel Fuda, obviously she's pregnant. She has that as a storyline. But other than that, her baby tongue not tied no more. So actually, she's a fun girl. I'll get at her. She's a fun girl. Danielle, she's a fun girl. Jen Aiden is very annoying. She got to go. Sorry. Since she got so many Ferraris and she can go home and tend to her household. We no longer need Jen Aiden. Teresa should stay on the show for her safety because we don't trust Louis. Like, Louis is just a creep. If you don't see it, I'm sorry, but Louis is a creep. Creep squad. Like, he's just very strange. He's always red. He's always hyped up on something. Very much something. I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean? Like, it's very strange. So yeah, I really don't have anything else to say about the episode. If there's something that I missed, let me know down in the comments and we can get down there and talk about it. But other than that, like I literally said, I can't say it enough. This was a big waste of our time. Actually, I'll speak for myself. It was a big waste of my time. They literally could have kept this. Obviously, I was going to watch it because I'm nosy. And I was expecting more. But this was a big thumbs down. Out of 5, I would say it was a 2. And that's being nice. Real Housewives of New Jersey, y'all better come with it next season. I want Melissa back because she's actually fun when she's with Joe. She has to be with Joe. One band, one sound. No Joe, no Melissa. I want Margaret to come back. Margaret is fun. Like, the fact that she doesn't drink and can focus on everything here and see everything and she can remember everything and she can keep up the mess. She need to stay. She need to stay. As much as y'all should say, like, she's like the Giselle of New Jersey, I feel like. Because Giselle is really messy. But Giselle is messy in the worst way. Actually, she's better than Giselle. I don't even know why I brung Giselle up. She's trash. Basura. Moving on. That's the end of this review, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially if you stayed to the end. Like I said, let me know how you feel down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen.